Switzerland isn't just about chocolate and cheese. Wait until you see these jaw-dropping wonders. We are about to go on the most insane adventure across one of the most beautiful countries on earth. I'm talking about mountains that literally touch the sky, waterfalls so powerful they shake the ground, and castles that look like they were ripped straight out of a Disney movie. We're going to climb to the top of Europe, explore a city that hasn't changed in 500 years, and stand in front of the biggest waterfall on the entire continent. You are not going to believe what we found here. This isn't just a travel vlog, this is a challenge to see the 7 most incredible, most epic, most mind-blowing wonders of Switzerland in one single trip. I flew all the way here just to show you guys what makes this place a real-life paradise. Every single location on this list is crazier than the last, and I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll be booking your own ticket. We're talking about pure, unfiltered natural beauty and history that will leave you speechless. So buckle up, because this journey is going to be absolutely legendary. I want you to watch closely, because at the end of this video I'm going to ask you which one of these 7 wonders completely blew your mind. We are starting with one of the most famous mountains in the entire world, and the challenges just get bigger from there. Are you ready? Let's go! Don't blink or you might miss something incredible. This is the ultimate tour of Switzerland, and it starts right now. Alright, first stop, the Matterhorn. You've probably seen this mountain on a chocolate bar, but I'm telling you, seeing it in person is a completely different experience. It doesn't even look real. It's this giant, jagged tooth of rock sticking straight up into the sky, and it's so perfectly shaped it looks like someone carved it. We came all the way to the town of Zermatt just to get a good look at it, and wow, it did not disappoint. The air here is so crisp and clean, and everywhere you look, it's just pure, epic mountain scenery. This is the definition of a must-see. For all you adventurers watching, this is basically your final boss. People come from all over the world to try and climb this thing, and it's one of the deadliest peaks in the Alps. We're not climbing it today, maybe in a future video. Let me know if you want to see that. But just being here, standing in its shadow, you can feel the power of it. It's a literal icon of the Alps, a symbol of adventure, and the raw, untamed beauty of nature. You have to see this with your own eyes. It's absolutely insane. Next up, we traded the mountains for this gigantic body of water. This is Lake Geneva, and when I say gigantic, I mean it. You can stand on one side and barely see the other. It's so big it's shared by 2 countries, Switzerland and France. We're exploring the Swiss side, which is lined with these incredible, vibrant cities like Geneva and Montreux. The water is this crazy shade of blue, and you've got the snow-capped Alps just chilling in the background. It's one of the most beautiful urban landscapes I have ever seen in my life. It's like a city and a nature retreat had a baby. We're walking along the promenade here in Montreux, and the vibe is just incredible. There are flowers everywhere. People are out enjoying the sun, and you have these old majestic hotels lining the shore. It feels super luxurious, but also really peaceful. You can take a boat cruise, go paddleboarding, or just sit here and stare at the view for hours. Lake Geneva proves that Switzerland isn't just about the high-altitude peaks. Its lakeside game is on a whole other level. This place is seriously stunning. This next one is absolutely crazy. We are going to the Jungfraujoch, also known as the top of Europe. And we're not hiking. We're taking a train that goes inside a mountain to get there. This is one of the most incredible feats of engineering I've ever witnessed. For over 100 years, this railway has been taking people up to the highest train station in all of Europe at a mind-boggling 11,333 feet. The journey itself is an adventure, with windows carved into the side of the mountain to give you sneak peeks of the glaciers outside. It is unreal, and then you step out, and you are literally on top of the world. All you can see for miles and miles is a sea of snow-covered peaks and the Aletsch Glacier, the longest glacier in the Alps. It's like being on another planet. The air is thin up here, but the 360-degree panoramic view is absolutely worth it. We're standing on an observation deck surrounded by giants like the Eiger, Monch, and Jungfrau mountains. You can even walk through an ice palace carved right into the glacier. This isn't just a viewpoint, it's an entire experience that you will never, ever forget. Okay, from the top of the world we're back down at lake level, but check this out. This is the Château de Chillon, and it is a literal fairy tale castle. It's sitting on its own little rocky island right on the edge of Lake Geneva. and it looks like something straight out of a movie. For centuries, this castle controlled the passage of ships on the lake and the road to the St. Bernard Pass. It's packed with so much history, it's insane. We're about to go inside and explore every single corner of this place, from the dungeons to the grand halls. Walking through these courtyards and up the spiral staircases feels like you've time traveled. You can see the original medieval murals on the walls, explore the weaponry rooms, and even visit the underground dungeon where prisoners were kept. The best part is looking out of the castle windows and seeing the incredible view of the lake and mountains. It's the perfect combination of history and breathtaking scenery. This isn't just some old ruin. It's a perfectly preserved piece of the past that makes you feel like you're living in a storybook. This place is a 10 out of 10. I'm not exaggerating. The place we're in right now, Lauterbrunnen Valley, literally has 72 waterfalls. 72. It's one of the most beautiful and surreal places I have ever been. You're standing in this super green valley, surrounded by massive sheer cliff faces, and everywhere you look, there's another waterfall cascading down from the top. The most famous one is Staubach Falls, which is almost 1,000 feet tall and turns into a fine mist before it even hits the ground. It's absolutely magical. This valley is what you imagine when you think of the Swiss Alps. There are cute little wooden chalets, cows with bells grazing in the meadows, and the sound of waterfalls is just everywhere. It's so peaceful and picturesque, it feels like you've walked into a painting. We just spent an hour walking through the main village, and it's impossible to take a bad photo here. This entire valley is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's easy to see why. This is nature at its absolute best, and it's a paradise for hikers, photographers, or anyone who just wants to see something truly beautiful. Alright, for our next wonder we are stepping out of nature and literally into the past. This is the old town of Bern, the capital of Switzerland. And this isn't just any old city. The entire downtown area is a UNESCO World Heritage Site because it has been so perfectly preserved. I'm walking down these cobblestone streets and it feels like I've been transported back 500 years. The buildings, the fountains, the clock towers, it's all medieval architecture. And it's surrounded on three sides by the turquoise Ahr River. It's one of the most charming cities I've ever seen. The cool thing about Bern is that it's a living, breathing city. People actually live and work in these historic buildings. There are 4 miles of covered arcades, so you can shop and explore no matter what the weather is like. We saw the famous Zittglogger clock tower, which has this amazing mechanical show every hour. And we even saw the bears that are the symbol of the city in their own park. It's a city that's full of secrets and history around every single corner. If you're a history nerd like me, you could spend days just getting lost here. Okay, for our final wonder, we saved something with some serious power. This is the Rhine Falls, and it is the largest waterfall in Europe by volume. Forget everything you think you know about waterfalls. This thing is a beast. It's not super tall, but it is incredibly wide. And the amount of water thundering over the rocks is just mind-blowing. You don't just see it, you feel it. The ground literally vibrates from the force of the water, and the roar is deafening. It is pure, raw, natural power on a massive scale. You can get unbelievably close to the action here. We took a boat that takes you right into the middle of the falls, to a giant rock that you can actually climb. Standing on that platform with millions of gallons of water crashing down all around you is one of the most intense experiences ever. The spray soaks you completely, but it's so worth it. This is the perfect grand finale to our Swiss adventure. A spectacular display of nature's force that you have to experience to believe. This waterfall is absolutely epic. And that is it. The 7 most incredible wonders of Switzerland. From the iconic peak of the Matterhorn to the thundering power of the Rhine Falls, this country has completely blown my mind. We went to the top of Europe, explored a fairy tale castle, walked through a valley with 72 waterfalls, and time-traveled in the streets of Bern. I wanted to show you guys just how diverse and unbelievably beautiful this place is. And I hope we did it justice. Every single one of these places was a 10 out of 10, an absolute must-see. This has been one of the most epic trips we have ever done on this channel, and it's all thanks to you guys for watching and supporting what we do. If you enjoyed this crazy adventure and want to see us travel to more amazing places and take on even bigger challenges, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. We have so much more insane content coming your way, and you do not want to miss it. turn on notifications so you're the first to see the next video. Now I have to ask, which Swiss wonder would you visit first? Was it the insane views from Jungfraujoch, the magical Lauterbrunnen Valley, or the powerful Rhine Falls? Let us know in the comments. I'm going to be reading through every single one of them to see which wonder won. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.